Cheers. A little cup of coffee right here. Getting the morning started. And after you watch this video, the next one will be right here exactly doing back bends. But this video is going to be about the new old job I got with the Los Angeles Angels as the yoga and meditation teacher. And a little bit behind that story because there's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. It's not like just like, oh, well, you know, one random day it just happened. It's not like that. I played baseball before practicing yoga. And since I was like, I don't know, 5 years old, playing t-ball or whatever. And then went to college at Sacramento, got into drugs, went to Irvine Valley College, kept doing drugs, and I couldn't just quite pull it together. I'd be so intoxicated I couldn't feel the seams of the baseball in my hand when I would pitch. And yeah, so I stepped away from baseball. I didn't really step away from it. It just kind of, I knew it was ending for me. I couldn't continue with doing drugs. It doesn't really mix when you do that. Sports and drugs don't mix that well. And so I got into yoga, started teaching yoga, and my parents come to visit, like, let's go to a Yankees game. They'd be playing the Angels, and I wouldn't really necessarily want to go because it was very triggering for me and hard for me to be around the game, even though I loved it so much. And as I started teaching a couple years into it, my biggest goal was to teach yoga and meditation in the National Football League, the NFL, or the Major League Baseball, MLB. Within that, that's like been the biggest goal that I've set for myself. I had a goal. I want to become a Lululemon ambassador. I did that. I want to teach retreats. I've done that. I want to do what's it called? Wow, I'm like losing my train of thought. Oh my goodness. Anyways, big events in countries with yoga. So I've checked all those off, but this was the last goal that I finally have been able to accomplish, and I'm like really, really, really happy because it's taken a long time, and the slow path for this has been really something else, let me tell you. I wanted to say thank you to Michael Lorenzen for bringing me on board to the team and giving my, sharing what I've done to help you and bringing me, and I don't really know how to put it into words, but I'm very grateful if you're watching this, bro. So I'd go to the Angels-Yankees games, and I'm like, wow, this is really hard. I can't do this yet, but I want to eventually teach yoga and baseball and football. And I've reached out to a few players in football, talked to Walter Payton's son, Zach Miller, who plays on the Bears. I talked to Akeem Hicks, and yoga hasn't been really a thing for these football and baseball sports, and now it's slowly becoming so. Like Aaron Judge is now doing a lot of yoga, and I think that's great because you can't just lift weights. You can't just lift weights and contract muscle and expect to not get hurt. That's just the way it is. You gotta have balance, and yoga and meditation allows you to take that crazy, harness your strength and be able to turn it up and turn it down, also with the mind, because I talked to Brian Wilson one time. We were sitting down on the couch in Carlsbad at some event party or whatever, and I talked to him for a few hours, and he's gotten into yoga and meditation. He would say when he was playing on the Giants at games, I was at the game watching, he'd come out and he said he couldn't feel his fingertips on the baseball seams either. And that's really cool that we both related to that. Both have started doing yoga. Brian Wilson is just different kind of man, because he was able to just get past that and was successful. So I was in Colombia. This is going to be the end of this video right here. I was in Colombia, and I was walking down the street taking some photos with my cousin Jordan, and I put my shirt down, I put my wallet down, and then I put my phone down last underneath it all. And my phone right here, this blends in exactly in Colombia, Cartagena, of what the cement looks like. So if you set it down like that, you can't see it. And did my little yoga poses, got the little photos, which was cool, or whatever. And then we walked on down about 6 blocks. After going 6 blocks down, put it in my pockets. Great, I don't have my phone. And go back, try to just run back wherever I was, an hour later probably, screaming, "You take my phone, you take my phone," yelling at people. And I'm getting, you know, my heart's racing. I'm freaking out. I'm in another country. I don't have my phone. I can't buy a ticket. And think about it. If you don't have your phone, like, you're screwed. I need my phone. And this girl like pokes her head around the corner and goes like this. I go, "Do you have my phone?" She says, she shakes her head, and then starts walking away and goes like this. And I said, "Okay, I guess I'll go with you. There's nothing else I can do." Everyone's looking at me like I'm a crazy tattooed guy, you know, screaming or whatever, because I'm stressed out, you know. I'm really stressed out. I need my phone. And so I follow her about 4 blocks. Jordan catches up. "Where the hell are you going?" You know, I said, "Well, this girl told me to follow her," so I just followed her, putting trust and faith. And so I followed her, finally got to some random place, and she walks inside. I go, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, where are you going? Where are you going?" And she just looks at me and smiles and just shuts the door, and I'm sitting on the curb going, "Wow, this isn't working. I should be back looking for my phone. It's way over there. I didn't even come over here." She comes out, walks away. I run up to her. I go, "Where are you going? Like, you told me to follow you over here to look for my phone." I don't speak Spanish, so thank goodness that I can understand a few words. And so she went back in there, and then sat back down. She came out with a guy and another girl who worked there, and he put the phone kind of up to my face like this and said, "Open it and it's yours." And then I put my face up to it. It wasn't reading my face. Type in Walter Payton, Brian Urlacher, phone numbers, and boom, my phone opened. And then he gave me the phone, and as soon as I pulled the phone up, boom, I had a text message and a voicemail from the head of the Angels organization. And if I wouldn't have had my phone, this wouldn't have happened. So called him, and it was like a short window, very short window of being able to, because the season has started, and it's just a trip. Moral of the story is things can take a long time to develop, but if you have passion for whatever it is, just keep working at it. Keep doing the best you can. Keep grinding it out. Keep showing up, and don't quit. Even if it takes a really long time, everything falls apart. You lose wherever your car, where you live, a relationship, your family, job, money, whatever. Anything that happens that brings you down, so long as you're breathing and you're alive, it's still alive. The dream's still alive for you. And so don't quit. Keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, the next video is going to be backbends. Hope you like this video. Subscribe to the channel if you have anything that you'd like me to share about. I have no problem doing that. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for tuning into the video, and cheers. Oh, and hey, congratulations, Mr. Micah Morris, on your golf. That's been inspiring to watch, dude. Peace, guys.